How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved here in Minecraft. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, you guys know what to do. Smash the like button if you haven't already. And consider subscribing, as it really does help out the channel. And let's get into today's episode. So, right at the tail end of last time, we finished off getting all these things to put together to get our Alfheim portal. Now, it is important to note this is not a traditional portal like another portal or some of those other ones. It is a more of a market that we can use to get some things. We will set it up. However, we currently don't really have a use. How many of these do I need? I need 8. Not that we don't have a use for it, because we do, just don't really have a need for it right now. It's just one of those things that was kind of on our list of things to get done, just not something we needed to get done, right? So with that, I think we have everything. Yeah, okay. So it's living wood, living wood. I don't have anything in the corners. I don't know if putting something in the corners is okay or not. Then that. Like that. Okay, so the actual portal is good. And then it should be, let's see. And then 1, 2. Okay, and then this technically should work now. We do need to fill them with mana. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't really want to use any mana for this until we need it. But essentially, this is what we have is a magical exchange portal. It's like the magical stock exchange. With that, I think we can finally move back towards our goal of getting ourselves the wyvern or the draconic armor. So, in order to get the draconic armor, we need let's see. We'll just look at the helmet. So we already have the wyvern armor set. We made that several episodes ago. You can go check that video out. And then dense diamond ore. I believe we can just mine this in the overworld. Because I'm pretty sure we've already found it on some of our old mining excursions. We'll have to go mining by hand. And then pure mana, we've seen this before. In case you don't remember, it's just primal mana on top of some mana infused metal. Primal mana is just some fairy, Pokefinen, Draconium, and Liquid XP. Fairy is just blood, obsidian, and erudite. Poke is blood, iron, cobalt, and Draconium is just Draconium. And then Liquid XP we can get from our mob grinder. Pulverized is, I believe, I don't think it shows up as shiny. I thought we got it from another mana infused. Yeah. And then 9 of those dust make ourselves some of that. And let's see, then the Awakened Draconium. Draconic Core is Awakened Cores, and the Awakened Cores are just a full block of Awakened Draconium. We can make ourselves the Iridium. We have UU Matter to make this. We have Terra Steel, which is this platform over here to my left. Bedrockium, that is just the Mox nuclear fuel, which we get that from the reactors. Otherwise, I believe we can actually also make that from the UU Matter. I think I have that set up in the crystal. So the only thing we're missing now is Void Metal. Now, obviously, yes, the Awakened Draconium is quite tedious because we do have to do the resurrection ritual so we can get more of the dragon hearts, which we'll probably do either today or probably next episode. I think we'll farm a bunch of these. I think we'll show off the resurrection ritual either. Yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. I'll show off the resurrection ritual. Say that 20 times fast. Next episode. And then, but as for today's stuff, I think we'll focus on just getting all the other supporting materials we need. And then we can rock and roll with getting a bunch of this and then hopefully getting the draconic armor next episode. Alright. So in order to get void metal, we need void seeds. And now these things, it appears we can craft them, right? But it's important to know they are Thaumcraft, and a lot of the Thaumcraft recipes are locked behind research. We don't currently have access to those, so if we look at our Thaumonomicon, it does not appear on any, although that might show up on those. It is important to note that sometimes you can check your Thaumonomicon and certain things will appear. But as of right now, we don't have it on any of our tabs. Ooh, it looks like some of these things I think have opened up recently. Interesting. It's always fun to look back through this. Anyway, before I get distracted. So we don't have that tab. Now, I don't know if it's a tab we're missing, because again, we're in Thaumcraft 4, if I remember correctly. And so in order for us to get void metal, we can get it from Crimson Knights. So we do need to go find some of those. Void seed. It looks like 20% chance. And then I did see that there was this book. This thing, Crimson Rights, which appears to maybe let us know how to craft them. I don't know. So I'm going to go hunt for one of those Thaumcraft pillars to see if we could find one that gives us crimson people. I believe it's these pillars. So I'm gonna go investigate a couple until I find one. Oh, no, don't want to make a new waypoint. Although it is right click that. No, I don't know what button I clicked then. Oh, middle mouse click and right click at the same time. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for one of these. I don't know if all of them spawn it or what, so I'm gonna go look, and I will be right back. I went ahead and kind of explored quite a bit. I only found one of the obelisks that I was thinking of that actually had the crimson spawn. All the other ones had shadow things. So we got some eldritch eyes, which I'm not really sure what these are going to be used for. So if they can be used to get us towards what I'm hoping for, that'd be great. But I believe they're used for opening like a key of some sort, or they are a key. Yeah, that's from my understanding. Is I'm pretty sure I remember those being used for something along those lines. Either way, we're gonna need those at some point for a thing. But those aren't what we're looking for today. I did, however, get 2 void seeds. So that's pretty good. I don't believe we can use these to like make more void seeds. So now we have to figure out how the hell do we make void metal. Basically this. So there are these nuggets, which I don't... Ooh, there's bees? Flux and ferrous. Yeah, I have put bees very much on the back burner. It is such a pain in the butt trying to go through and get all the bee. Like, anybody who has the patience to do bees, I applaud you. It is something I have always wanted to like get into and do in this game, but like it it is on a whole nother level of just, I don't know if I want to say complicated, but just such a pain in the butt that anybody who can do it, like Gendistry, very much simplifies it and makes it trivial, which if you're not playing Infinity Expert mode, which basically gate keeps it behind having to do bees first, then you unlock easy mode bees. Right, so I can't just do easy mode bees, which I like that I can't just skip to that, but man, I don't know if I have the patience to do it. We will see if we ever end up getting the Infinity Bee or not, because I haven't really been progressing and working on that a whole lot, or at least not as much as I should be. Anyway, back to getting our Void Metal, or at least an attempt at getting Void Metal. So we have the Void Metal seeds. I still have Steel Leggings on me, don't I? So we can't get more Void Seeds without either unlocking the crafting for them, which I have no idea what on earth, or rather how we're going to be able to craft them. I've heard we might be able to use RF tools dimensions to be able to go and get Void Metal that way. I've also heard we could potentially go to some other dimensions and try to get it. I don't know if there's going to be a great reliable way of getting it. All I know is, yeah. Oh, you know what? I wonder if scanning it will unlock it. Do I have my thumb thing on me? I can't remember. Thumb? Yes, I do. I'm just blind. Okay, so we scan the Void Seeds. Did that unlock a new tab? It did not. That was one thing I know some people have said might be worthwhile. Let's see, maybe it's... Honestly, I could just be batshit blind, which... Wow. That is not something new. Although, one thing I'm a little bit displeased about in Thaumcraft, and maybe it's just because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I don't like how kind of squirrely it more or less is when it comes to how it's organized. I don't like this style of, like, you can't really see everything. There's no like zoom. Maybe there is. It's not scroll wheel, or at least it's not bound to that. I also don't like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of disconnected quest lines, if that makes sense. Because, like, I don't like when there's just like this thing out here, or like these random things, but there's nothing connecting to it, and it doesn't tell me what like unlocked it or what it unlocks. So some of those things I'm not a fan of when quest books have it. It's not just a Thaumcraft thing. There's a couple of other questing packs I've played that have had it. Which, I don't know, it's just one of those things. I just want like a nice linear progression of things. Okay, so it doesn't look like it unlocked anything there when we scan those. Okay. So then I believe to then make it, we need Medallium Essentia. Oh, and I think I remember how we made... I think it's this, Aspects of Magic? Yes. Alright, so this is where you look and see all the things, assuming you're not at the stage where I'm at, and I just don't feel like doing this and just pull up a cheat sheet on my other monitor, but, you know, you do you. So I believe we need this crud. This is way handier. I did not realize that. If you hover over the aspect, it tells you what the hell it gives, or what gives it, and what we know has it. Interesting. So is that telling us how much value each thing is worth? And then I don't know why there's a total value. That I'm a little bit confused at. Because that's, now it's not the average. So I don't know. But that's good to know. So we need basically ore. We just chuck a bunch of iron ore. Copper ore. Let's check. I don't know. Let's check. Copper. So I think we need like 8. Yes. And that's per item, right? Yep. Cool. Awesome. So let's go melt some ores and do some squirrely shit. Because, you know, Thaumcraft. We are going to need 2 more copper. Eventually, I'll get good enough at these mods to where in the future playthroughs of packs, I won't be so goddamn squirrely and lost. Okay, so we should be able to wait for this to heat up. Oh, fun little lag spike. Wait for this crud to heat up, right? Oh, that. What else gave us metallium? Suppose we could have thrown iron ingots in there. I should probably check to see what has the least amount of byproducts. Curious now. That doesn't do what I want. Iron. Because if iron has the least amount... Oh, iron is just pure. Yeah, okay. So then... We're just doing iron. It's just metallium. There's no other crud in there. Okay, so from what it looks like is we go 1, 2... And then one of those. And do we get to bippity boppity get a void ingot? Do we? As you can tell, I clearly have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I can't remember. Do we just chuck it in there? I mean, bubbles are coming out. It could... Oh, well, there's some flux. I don't like flux. Can we just, like, do that? And then... do that? Maybe? Huh. I vaguely could have sworn that's how we did this. Let me, basic alchemy, okay. Over source constant, you fill with water. Once water starts boiling, so we fill you wish to crucible and it will be right. Okay. Pretty sure we did that right. But it ain't doing the thing we want. I don't really want to throw my last void seed in there just as a precaution, because trying to get these things is painful. Okay, I'm gonna look into this really quick and see what I can find out more about void metal. And we'll be right back. Hopefully, maybe with void metal? We'll find out. Alright, and we're back. So, from the quick little bit of research I did, it does appear we should be able to just get it if we do 2 ingots of iron and a void seed. Now, it might not work for some reason. Alright, so if we do that, so let's wait for it to bubble. Alright, let's make sure it's all bubbly and doing its thing. And from my understanding, okay, so we should just be able to go iron, iron, that. But it didn't work. So I've seen some places that say I have to wait for like a minute or two. Well, not like an actual minute, but like wait a second or two after throwing the iron in. That's kind of what we did the first time. And it should pop out the void metal ingot. Like, we don't have to wait. So I'm not sure what we did wrong here. If you could point out what I did wrong, please let me know. Because we're all out of void seeds now. And we have a crap ton of this flux flu now. I need to get some sort of vacuum. But I think in the next episode, unfortunately, we aren't going to be going... Well, you know, we can still do the resurrection. I'm pretty sure we can still do that. So we'll go do that next episode. And then, depending on how long that takes, we'll either look at ways to clean this crap up. That's now all over the place. I mean, I guess I could destroy it with a block, but I know there's proper ways to clean some of this stuff up and prevent flux flu and contain all this. I'm also going to look into why this didn't work. If you guys know why it didn't work, please let me know. Again, we're in Thaumcraft 4, Affinity Evolved, Expert Mode, all those fun things. Any information about why getting the Void Metal isn't working, if it's because I need to unlock a recipe in here, that would be great. If it's because I need to do something else, let me know. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button if you learned something. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And remember, any and all helpful tips about why this isn't working would be very greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing, as it does help out the channel. It helps it grow. Helps show me that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.